All right, here now with reaction, former Trump administration official, our friend of the show, Katie Miller, and Turning Point USA contributor Alex Clark. Alex, I want to ask you because last night, we played the video. They had a device that was suspicious at the event in Utah, Turning Point, and, fire in the hole. They still don't know what it was at this point, but I noticed that nobody turned away from the event. The place was packed. What was it like on the ground?
Oh my gosh, yeah, Turning Point went to Utah for the first time since Charlie Kirk's assassination, and you're right, somebody had the bright idea to go ahead and do a bomb threat situation to try to deter people from coming, and we had a record-breaking event. Over 5,600 young people attended, which would have blown Charlie away. He would have been so excited, and it was clearly a scare tactic. They were hoping that people would be too afraid to come, and our events just keep getting bigger and bigger.
Oh, I'm glad everybody's safe. And, Katie, the last time we had you on, before we get to the topic at hand, you and Stephen and your children were being threatened. Have things calmed down? Are you okay?
We're doing well, Sean, and I will say that we will never be deterred by anyone who seeks to undermine what President Trump is fighting for the American people. I know that's what Charlie would want. Charlie would want us all to continue to move forward, to continue to fight for democracy and fight for what we believe in, which is making America safer, stronger, and better than ever before.
Well, I'm just, you are in my prayers. Stephen, your children are in our prayers. I mean, this is what I don't understand about the left, their incendiary language. It continues, racist, Hitler, fascist, Stalin, Mussolini, all this crap. All right, to the issue at hand. Katie Miller, who is the real leader of the Democratic Party? Is it AOC?
We saw AOC today giving a tour of Chuck Schumer's office with her constituents. It's clear what office she wants, and it's clear Chuck Schumer is letting her run through the ticker tape with her hands held high because that's who is winning this. It's AOC. And, I will say Chuck Schumer didn't allow in millions of illegal aliens to not allow and give them free health care to one day have them be future voters and future Democratic voters at that. Because why else is he importing voters when their policies are so unpopular across the country? We see that in poll after poll, right? Whether that be crime or the border. President Trump and the Republicans are very clearly fighting for the American people, and Democrats are left fighting for who? They're fighting for illegal aliens. We saw that with Senator Van Hollen, right, with Abrego Garcia, and it still continues, which is why AOC is definitely pulling Chuck Schumer's strings and doing it well because he's only serving himself and not the American people.
Alex, I think that there was a primary, and it was AOC versus Chucky in New York. It's not even close. AOC, wins by 20 points. Your thoughts?
Yeah, she would, absolutely. But I hope that the American voters realize that the Democrats have been in an identity crisis for many years now. It's not getting better. They still don't totally know who's running their circus. And the truth is that they can kind of go back and forth and say outrageous lies like Trump wants children to die, which is so disgusting and untrue. He's actually obviously expanding child tax credits and helping families be able to afford to live more than anybody else. But the point is that they have no idea what they're doing, and they care more about illegal immigrants than Americans in general. That's why they've kind of given up on the American voter. They know that their polling is so abysmal that the American voter does not care about the Democrats or any of their platforms. So they're just importing voters instead.
It's really refreshing to see young people that are, they've turned the corner. Things that they never heard before. Charlie Kirk would bring to college campuses. Go to church. Reject hookup culture. Don't be the kid throwing up in the bushes. Maybe God might be able to help you in your life. Find your purpose on this earth. Important things like that. Both of you are a big part of that, and I applaud you both. Thank you for being with us. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.